through a whole song one time. So for the live stream folks, we're going to do 2 sets tonight, two 90-ish minute sets. During the intermission, I'm just going to let the live stream run. I'm going to turn the camera off. So don't go away. Stick around. There'll be a second set. And now I'm going to stop talking and ask you all to please welcome Andrea Magee.
Thank you so much. How are you all doing? Good. You can all answer individually because I still haven't tuned the guitar fully. So I want to hear about every single person's day. It is so nice to be here. I know that we have tried so much to coordinate this and make it work. And I arrived in last night, and it took me a while to get here. There was no rental cars left at Baltimore, so some wonderful Uber driver took me to here, and I'm just so glad that I'm here. This is a beautiful part of the world. So I am Irish, as you can tell, although apparently I don't have an accent anymore. I don't know. I came over here in 2014 with a goal to change my life, and it's been an incredible ride. Many ups, many downs. I'm actually going to be so crazy and start with a brand new song. And I'm going to play you a song that I just wrote recently because I just feel like everything in the world should be, it should come from love. No matter what that looks like, I think it is the most powerful thing. Music and love, basically. And I only really know how to do things 200%. And this is kind of that song. I drank a whole bottle of champagne and wrote this song. So if it's crap, blame the champagne.
There's a rustle in the groin to the right of where I'm sitting. The bubbles in the champagne are rising fast. The rumble in the sky has really got me thinking, will I ever find something that's gonna last? 'Cause I need something real to acknowledge how I feel in this weary heart of mine. So I'll drink down this wine and pretend that I'm fine until I am. 'Cause when I do it, when I really do it, I do it for love. Yes, when I do it, when I really do it, I do it for love. You should do anything for love. So I blow out the flame to the candle that keeps burning. Do you ever wonder where the light it goes? Think it's hiding behind the house there in the garden, underneath the bushes by the brightest rose. So I'll stand in this field and persecute myself for all mistakes I've made. 'Cause my heart has been ripped with every single little sip that I take here. 'Cause when I do it, when I really do it, I do it for love. Yes, when I do it, when I really do it, I do it for love. You should do anything for love. This little girl inside me is bleeding. She stands behind the house just waiting to be seen. She knows that it's okay to be alone. She will not let this heart of hers grow cold. 'Cause when I do it, when I really do it for love. Yes, when I do it, when I really do it for love. Yes, when I do it, when I really do it for love. Yes, when I do it, when I really do it for love. You should do anything for love. Should do anything for love.
Thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, I'm thinking that. There's something distorting a little bit. I was hearing that. Well, we're going to change. Oh, I know what it was. We ended with the other guitar. So we'll change over to that one for now, and then we'll be good. Will we play it again? See, a bottle of champagne's not a bad idea. I actually didn't finish the entire bottle. I left it one glass for the next day. That's okay, right? Any Irish people here? Any Irish roots? Anybody like to just get drunk and forget all the problems? Just yes, there we go. Yes, launch into that. Yes, well, I am originally from Ireland. I didn't leave there until I was like 25. I headed over to, I got a degree in, has anybody seen Dairy Girls? So I did my degree in dairy. I spent 5 years at Magee University. Yes, it's not named after me, but it's spelled the same. I did a music degree there and absolutely loved it. Then I popped over to Kent, England, and did a couple of years teaching. Why was I telling you that? Was that to do with champagne? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, no, basically I lived my entire life in Ireland. Then came over to America to create a new life, and I knew that I needed to take away any security in order to, if I fell, you know, like it's hard to make it in the music industry in any capacity, and I knew that I didn't want to just run away. So being in a country that I knew nobody and had nowhere to go, I knew that I would just keep going, and that's exactly what I've done. I've just kept going. But I do miss my home, and I write a lot about that because I very, very much connected to my roots. I love my family very much, but I just knew deep in my soul I needed to be doing something a little bit extra because I'm a very extra person. And this next song I wrote to my parents, just basically saying, you know, I get to go home twice a year, and I recorded it in tune, so I want to play it in tune for you. Just this song was just, I realized, I've always known how precious time is, but I think when you're away from the people that you love the most, you see the biggest differences in them, you know? So every time I go home, I notice, you know, my parents getting a bit older, and it's tough. Because time is all we really have. And I wrote this song just to my parents saying, please don't go anywhere just yet. You know, stick around for as long as possible. And I will try and get home as many times as possible. It's a little song called Cobblestone Streets. Also, Greg, thank you for the lovely guitar. I really like the color of it.
Ooh, ooh. cobblestone streets, but my bare feet got cold. Collecting coal from the fire on the heath with you. Ooh. Ooh. These roads have a very own beat, but still we march right through. Narrow bands with abandoned dead ends, and all my fears come true. So many ways, but I just can't get to you. Please don't go. I'll be there in the morning. We still got so much to say to you. The white gate shows in this field without a warning. Please don't go. I'll be there in the morning. In the morning. Tick tock to your very own clock, stealing time from you. We'll go down the hill to the crow who's watching over you. So many ways, but I just can't get to you. Please don't go. I'll be there in the morning. We still got so much to say to you. The white gate shows in this field without a warning. Please don't go. I'll be there in the morning. In the morning. The north, it takes my hand, and the south, that heals my heart. I might have filled this void when I know I'll be destroyed. Ooh. Ooh. Please don't go. I'll be there in the morning. We still got so much to say to you. The white gate shows in this field without a warning. Please don't go. I'll be there in the morning. Hey! In the morning. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Thank you. That's from my Belfast Girl album. So during the lockdown, I wasn't wearing my boots when we sound checked, so I'm taller. During the lockdown, I didn't get to go home for like 2 years, and it was so hard. But the selfish songwriter in me is very glad of it because I got a lot of material. So it's sad. And I do think that the best stuff comes out when you're feeling the most, you know? So yeah, I have that. Belfast Girl album is basically just really all about missing home and growing up. And I'll play a lot from that tonight, along with a lot of new stuff. I just recently watched Yellowstone. And I'm so glad I was so late to the game because I'm such a binger, you know? Like, I want to be able to watch them all. I hate having to wait. Although I do wait. I will be patient. I'm a Great British Bake Off fan too, and the new season of it just came out, and I have to wait every week for the next episode. But yeah, so I was I was really binging Yellowstone this particular day. And I realized how hot cowboys are. Like, I don't know how I've lived in Austin, and like, I just was like, holy shit, cowboys are so hot. Like, that was what I took from Yellowstone. It's the boots, it's the denim, it's that Canadian tuxedo. Oh my word. Anyway, I am single right now, so that's why I was just watching Yellowstone. We'll get into that in the next song. But yeah, so I was basically in my house watching Yellowstone, binging it, and then I decided to take a break from the hot cowboys and put on John Prine's 1971, and I sat and listened to that on vinyl, and it's one of the most incredible records on the planet. And I picked up my guitar, and I literally, like, that combination of hot cowboys and a little bit of John Prine, this little song was born. I also love the dance culture so much. I grew up as a dancer. I started in Irish dance and then did Latin dance, and then, you know, you leave things like that when you're a kid, but I still love dancing so much, and I was so taken by that when I first came to live in Austin. I just love the two-stepping, although I still don't get it. Like, I still think there's an extra step. Every time I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Because I'm like cha-cha in my brain, you know, I'm like 1, 2, it all makes sense. But this, I'm like, no, but I love it, because then I watch people doing it, and I'm like, wow, that's so great. But anyway, I thought about that as well for this song, because I don't really have a dance song. So there's no space in this room, but if you want to dance on the table, you're very welcome.
Well, can you hear me when I'm sitting at home? Floors are getting dirty, won't you throw me a bone over here? Over here. 'Cause I am lonely and I'm falling apart. All these stones you're throwing keep on breaking my heart, and I can feel it. Yes, I'm gonna feel it. If you love me more than I love myself, then the problem's in me. I'm gonna build me a forest, gonna tend to my trees, swim in the ocean, if that's what I need. Will I have me a baby? Will she sit on my knee? Can I be a mother? Is that within me? Is that within me? I sit in chaos in the depths of my soul. Flowers, they are blooming and I'm losing control. I am giving away this peaceful living. I dropped a candle on my little baby toe, screamed so loud and my heart, it got cold. I was bleeding out a demon. That actually happened. If all I do is protect myself, then the problem's in me. I'm gonna build me a forest, gonna tend to my trees, swim in the ocean, if that's what I need. Will I find me a cowboy who can tend to my needs? Show me what love is sweep me right off my feet, sweep me right off my feet. Yeah! It's dark in my mind, and I can't find the light. And I lay there silently with all my fear. But no, I can't find my way off this floor. And all this fire inside, have to let it guide me. Think it's time for me to let it be, and just build me a forest and tend to my trees and swim in the ocean if that's what I need. Will I find me a cowboy who can tend to my needs? Will he show me what love is? Sweep me right off my feet, sweep me right off my feet. Yeah. Well, can you hear me when I'm sitting at home? Floors are getting dirty, won't you throw me a bone over here, over here, over here, over here.
Thank you very, very much. Blame Yellowstone. Okay, I usually play with other people because I play a lot of instruments. Again, I was the youngest of three, so I'm an overachiever because I was like, hey, look at me, look at me. Not an overachiever, I just tried a lot. So this is my main instrument. So I play this in Beetroot Revival and all of my other endeavors too. And I just can never not play it in a show. It's like, I've been playing this since I was 7 years old. It's a Celtic Irish drum called a bodhran, spelled B-O-D-H-R-A-N. And because why not? Why not put a few extra letters in there, you know? But you would find this traditionally in a Celtic Irish session. And that's where I started playing music. I picked it up when I was really, really young and sat in the corner of a bar. I was in bars from 7, yes. And I just sat and listened. That was like the first thing I did, and I think that's one of the most powerful things you can do in life, is listen, and especially when it comes to music. And then I just, slowly started playing it, and it's been with me ever since. So I'm going to play you a little something on it right now. Just the drum on its own. She's getting her own wee show tonight. It's great. Nobody's taking over and playing over her. It's amazing. I'm like, it's your time to shine, bitch. Anyway, this is one that you might know.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Yeah. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing $4 is trying to find me. I'll wait for delivery each day around 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Counting on you, Lord, please don't let me down. I'll know that you love me when you buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Well, I can see the walls are burning, tide is high, the water's rough, and I know my heart's hearts are hurting from all these tales of dirt and rust. But I've been rolling and tumbling and walking through this mud. Time knows no distance, I think I've had enough. I'll keep on laughing, keep lighting up these skies. Safety's in numbers, so you better hide. You better hide. Yes, you better hide. You better hide. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh Lord, 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 oh Lord.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, maybe it's her time to shine on her own. This little solo trip, I'm going to be like, no, thank you. Stay away, band. I got this. Me and the drum, we got this, all right? I do think 90 minutes of that might be a lot, but I'm up for trying it, though. Every song. I mean, nobody else, they say you have to be unique. You know, nobody else is doing it, eh? No, I couldn't do it. Well, I actually could. So I'm going to play you another song about missing home. I wrote this song because the Austin airport contacted me, and they have a lot of live music there, and there's a beautiful music coordinator, Michael Pennick, and they were doing this, like, I can't remember what it was. It was some sort of a marketing thing about travel. Obviously, they're an airport. And he was like, do you have any travel songs? I was like, not really. I don't think so. And he was like, well, I'd really like to feature you on this thing. Like, could you get me a travel song? And I was like, well, I can try. So I picked up my guitar, and I wrote this. And I want to play it in tune, because it's recorded in tune. But yeah, this was because of the Austin airport. And I'm going to try and multitask, so I wish I had two more hands. If I was like a bit of an octopus right now, it'd be great, but I'm going to just roll with it. That's the key.
I gotta shed this skin, reveal the shape I'm in. I gotta keep on walking and must stop talking to let it begin. This is the life I choose, and I've a lot to prove. Keep my head on right and just stick to the light and continue to move. 'Cause it's a long, long road to Belfast City, and I have built my home across the Atlantic Sea. Can't let go of all that I know. It's a long, long road So I must stand my grind, not let it knock me down. My heart has been rebuilt, no longer filled with guilt, and I can make a sign. My door was always locked, this cradle has been rocked. I learned to stop my mouth when it's filled with doubt and put the trouble down. 'Cause it's a long, long road to Belfast City, and I have built my home across the Atlantic Sea. Can't let go of all that I know, 'cause it's a long, long road for me. Counting down the days, 'cause I miss you. Water on my face, and I still miss you. Counting down the days with this water on my face, 'cause I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. And it's a long, long road to Belfast City, and I have built my home across the Atlantic Sea. Can't let go of all that I know. It's a long, long road for me. It's a long, long road. It's a long, long road. It's a long, long road for me. For me. For me. For me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. True story, that one. Again, that's on the it's on the Belfast Girl album. I did bring some merch with me, and I really don't want to carry it home. So if you'd like to help me with that and help my arms not hurt, that would be amazing. And if you don't want to buy merch, I would love you to come and look me in the eye and tell me why. Because I'm a real fan of growth, and I need your feedback, you know. And if you can, just stand there while I cry, like that would be appreciated. I do have some socks over there as well that represent my nonprofit, and these socks are magic. Like, these socks are the kind of socks that, like, whatever you want in life you put on and you get. Like, if you want your teeth to be whiter, if you want to be skinnier, if you want to be bigger, wherever area of your life, you know, this is the socks. And the reason it works is because it supports the work of the nonprofit. It's magic, you know? So it's your choice. It's, you know, you want the good karma in your life. It's up to you. I know I'm such a bad saleswoman. I do have my own music festival in Taos, New Mexico, and I love it very much. It's coming into its 4th year. I'm trying to decide, is this going louder or quieter? You hear this guitar okay? Feels like it's distorting a little bit. Yes, so I have been playing at the Big Barn Dance in Taos, New Mexico with Beetroot for since 2018, 19, I'm terrible. And I got an opportunity to work with Michael Hearn's daughter, Sarah Hearn, on building a brand new music festival. And I just went out to see Brandy Carlisle's Girls Just Want a Weekend, and it was just so inspirational. And I'm a big fan of lifting each other up, you know, but especially women in music, because we're still just at a little bit of a disadvantage. And I would like to equal that out. And this festival is to kind of do that. Brandy Carlisle's doing it with her Girls Just Wanna, all-female lineup, everyone's welcome. And I went out and watched it, and I was with my best friend, Paige, and she called it straight away. I was standing in the audience, and I was just like, I was thinking, I need to do this. And then she was like, I can hear your thoughts. And I was like, well, shouldn't we do this? This would be so cool. And I'm not kidding you. Like, I came home from the festival, and I didn't think, I didn't come home with like, I'm on a mission. I just was like, oh, that was really beautiful. And 2 weeks later, I got a phone call from a promoter in New Mexico, my dear friend Mitch, and he was like, hey, you like women, don't you? You believe in women? Like, would you like this weekend to do your festival? And I had the socks. How did you? She's in my team. That's my saleswoman right there. I did. I had the socks on. Love it. See, anything you want, friends, get those. And there's only like 6 pairs, so fight over them. Highest bid wins, and they all go to the nonprofit. No, there's a couple hiding. $1 million for each pair. But yeah, so I got offered this opportunity, and I'm a yes person. I said yes without thinking about the magnitude of a mountain I was just about to have to climb. The first 2 years were probably the most difficult thing I've ever done. But last year, it really found its little home, and it found its feet. And it's called She Rises Music Festival. We say that when she rises, we rise. And it is really just, we're building a community in Taos, New Mexico. It's happening again in July 16 to 19. The lineup is spectacular. If you don't know the artists, you're going to leave loving them. That's basically the precedent we've set. And this little song is about that female intuition and wearing socks.
There's a little house down the street with a perfect little garden that was meant for me. Behind the curtain there's sacrifice, a broken chimney that's filled with lies. But this little house was made for me. 'Cause she knows what I need. Yes, says she knows what I need. 'Cause I gotta take the gloves off, recognize the pattern that is keeping me paralyzed. Take the gloves off, recognize myself. Hey! It even has a backyard covered with trees, so you can hang your dirty laundry for no one to see. I sing my prayers, forgive the lies, cry my tears under moonlit skies. 'Cause this little house was made for me. 'Cause she knows what I need. Yes, says she knows what I need. 'Cause I gotta take the gloves off, recognize the pattern that is keeping me paralyzed. Take the gloves off, recognize myself. And when the love's lost, stop the fight, get out the ring and just cut the ties. And when the love's lost, stop the fight yourself. knows what I need. Yes, sir, she knows what I need. 'Cause I gotta take the gloves off, recognize the pattern that is keeping me paralyzed. Take the gloves off, recognize myself. And when the love's lost, stop the fight, get out the ring and just cut the ties. And when the love's lost, stop the fight yourself. Stop the fight yourself. She knows what I need. She knows what I need. Thank you so much. Thank you. Switcheroo. All of the bells and whistles. Are we all still doing okay? Good. Feel free to ask me any questions. Well, you can think about that in the next round. So as I mentioned, I have a nonprofit, and so I've been chasing this dream down, and it's been incredible since I was a little girl, really, but really focused when I came to America in 2014, and I've loved it, as Dave mentioned. Also, can we please give it up for Dave and Kathy for creating this amazing house concert? And it is people like yourselves that make it possible for us independent artists, so thank you so much. But yeah, I've been chasing this down, and it's been a whirlwind ride. Like I never would have predicted so many of the things that have happened. Like the Brian Wilson tour, it was like, I'm a go-getter. If there's not a door, I will build it. I'm getting a bit tired of building them, but I think that's only natural. But yeah, I was just, that kind of happening was just right place, right time, with preparation for your luck, right? So if the luck comes your way and you're prepared, I do feel like it's how it evolves into something. You can't just get the luck and be like, oh shit, now I need to do it all. So we were prepared. Was in the right place at the right time. Somebody took a chance, and we ended up, this is a very, shortened version of the story, played our very first opening show with Brian Wilson in Galway in Ireland, which was just incredible, because my family got to go, you're actually doing all right. Not go back to teaching. But yeah, we did one show, we ended up, doing a good job and being kept on the road for 3 years, and then the pandemic hit and everything got restructured. But again, incredible journey. It's been like, whoa, oh my goodness, I'm up here, I see how this works. Wow, like got to meet Bruce Springsteen, all these weird things. Not to name drop or anything. And then, you're back down to reality again. So it's like you get to really know who you are with those kind of situations. But I got to a point where I was just like kind of lost in like constantly chasing it. And I feel like I lost my way with why I got into it in the first place, which was when I was a kid, I just turned to creativity when I got lost. I've always been insanely sensitive. And therapy is still very taboo in Ireland to this day. And when I was a kid, it was even more taboo. So I never knew what to do with all these big feelings that I had. And I found music at a very early age, and I always turned to it. And it was always such a place for me where I just got to like shut off the noise. And in the last couple of years, I realized that was why I did it in the first place, and I wanted to get back to that. And a friend of mine was listening to me tell, I must have been opening up to her one day, and she was like, would you come and visit this children's home with me? I just have this feeling.
And I was like, sure. So went for the afternoon. It's a home called Helping Hand Home for Children in Austin, and it's for severely traumatized, abused children. Toured the facility, was blown away by the work that they were doing, but I recognized they had no music. And at the end of it, little light bulb went off, and I looked at my friend who's a psychiatrist, and I was like, okay, all right. And she was just like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, could I please try and do a music program for you? And the world just really opened up to this, because within like I'm when I have an idea, I'll go get it. But this was insanely quick. Within like 3 weeks, we had formed our 501c3. Everything was just, the doors were just opening. And I started off doing a monthly concert. I realized that the kids really wanted to be involved. The community got behind us, and I started employing musicians to come in and work. So they were like improving their own mental health while also giving back. And I just thought this was a really nice system. Members of the community got behind us and really supported us. And it's just, I go in every week now, and it's my favorite thing to do. To watch these children just completely open up through music is just phenomenal. They are very much in fight or flight at all times because they don't know how to trust. And then you start playing music, and you see the walls fall down, and it's really phenomenal. And this next little song, the nonprofit's called musichehelpsatx.org, and the festival that I was just talking about, it is a benefit for it. So everything from the festival is to raise money that was the reason I said yes in the end, because I was like, I've got all these balls in the air, I don't know what to do. And then I was like, oh, well, let's tie them all together. So, but I wrote this song after sitting with the kids, writing songs with them, and just being so blown away by their resilience. Like, these kids have seen the worst of the worst, yet they don't let their situation define them. You know, they still fight through it. And it blows my mind, and I wrote this little song for them.
Don't need a reason to be kind, just need some patience and time to heal myself. This heart that I own, it sometimes slips. The youngest of three, I felt abandoned on the ship. Never alone when I'm with you, yet I nurse this broken heart. Color inside me is shifting, and the light sometimes gets dark. Don't let it define you. 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 The eye of the storm will always pass. Keep talking to God and hope this conversation lasts. You clean up your mind, the dust gets thick. I don't speak my truth, it's like my mouth gets filled with bricks. What if my family could tell me that they're proud of what I've done? Forgive me that I had to come so far away. Don't let it define you. 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 What if it's not an easy fix? We turn to the ones that have the wisdom with no tricks. They tell me the secret to this life is let people love you 'cause it's lonely in the night. What if our minds always twisted and we can't undo the knot? What if the love we've been shown was hard as rocks? Don't let it define you. 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 Don't let it define you now. Don't let it define you. 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 Thank you so much. It's from Music Helps. I think I have time for a couple more in this half. We're gonna do a swivel on the last one. I'm gonna go to the piano. I recently, it's crazy, I'm not a piano player. I just love, this is my encouragement to anybody that wants to pick up an instrument, because I am a prime example. Yes, I do have a music degree, but it never stuck, right? It never stuck in there. I'm really good at dance moves. But the education stuff, I can do it. I can do the test, and then it's like, bye, right? It's just gone. I don't have one of those brains. It's just always like squirrel. Oh wow, otter. Oh my goodness. But I've never let it stop me from being creative, and I've always treated. Usually I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't. I couldn't really tell you, but I've never let it stop me. And I've always just figured out ways with my ear to make things work. And that's what when I go to the piano there, this will be the first time I've ever played a piano song live. And it just shows you, I went into the studio, and my engineer, producer, an angel in my life, one of these people that has just been an angel, an earth angel. He was like, oh, I just got the piano tuned. And I was like, oh, let me just sit down. And I had written this song about being a Gemini. And it's kind of this real funky song about being like, fuck it. You just have to be who you are. That's my only swear word. Sorry, Dad. And I sat down at the piano, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that would work, as a piano ballad. Not having a clue what I was about to do. And I just played around with it, and he just pressed record. And he was like, that sounds really good. So he recorded it. I released it, and it just got picked up as the top 10 releases in Texas from BMI on a playlist. And I was just like, this is insane. Yeah, but it is insane, because I was totally just fucking around on the piano, do-do-do. So just, if you are thinking about picking up an instrument, it will drive you absolutely crazy, because it is, you do have to go through these little learning curves. But if you don't, find your own way with it. That's my point with this. Don't let it stop you. Just if you open a book and you're like, I don't know what these dots are on these lines. Don't need them. Some people do. You don't. I'm gonna do a brand new song that this is so much new stuff. What is going on? I'm so brave. Oh. I'm such a dick, sorry. But what did I write this one about? I don't even know. Let me think. It's brand new. I've never played it live. Let's just see what it's about. Oh, I know what it's about. It was about feeling something. So we can all relate to that, right? It's 10 o'clock in the morning and I can't seem to think right. Drank enough coffee, I swear it would fill the sink, and I am needing something. Yes, I am needing something. Can't afford to be wrong, but I think that I might be right. Picking a fight with myself cause I'm scared of the unknown, and I am feeling something. Yes, I am feeling something. But everything comes to an end when distraction is your only friend. My heart is on fire with thoughts of desire. The ceiling is filled with boulders and dreams. Reckless behavior has got me feeling tired. Broken and lost, but oh, at what cost? If love finds a way, I hope I can stay. Maybe this time it'll stick around for a little while. For a little while. The handle to the door is placed upon the inside. It's up there on the roof, just a little out of reach, and I am feeling nothing, but I am needing something. It swings open and close to reveal a deck of cards. Play the hand that I'm dealt and I'll open up my heart, cause I am needing something. Yes, I am needing something. 2 years since Jack King and a Queen, but the hand that I dealt won't be seen. My heart is on fire with thoughts and desire. The feeling is filled with boulders and dreams. Reckless behavior has got me feeling tired. Broken and lost, but oh, at what cost? If love finds a way, I hope I can say, maybe this time I can stick around for a little while. For a little while. So I'll dig up the roots to this soil, cause my heart knows that I just don't believe it. Hand me a knife in this daydream of life, and I'll cut you down, I'll cut you down. You think you're invincible, you call yourself a king. I don't believe a goddamn thing. Give me the dagger, even cut my own throat, cause I won't get on this sinking boat. No, I won't get on this sinking boat. No, I won't get on this sinking boat. Cause my heart is on fire with thoughts and desire. Feeling is filled with soldiers and dreams. Reckless behavior has got me feeling tired. Broken and lost, but oh, at what cost? If love finds a way, I hope I can say, maybe this time it'll stick around for a little while. Maybe this time, maybe this time, maybe this time it'll stick around for a little while.
Brand new song. Now, would someone like to analyze it and tell me what it's about? Come on, psychoanalyze me here. I love it. There's a lot of words. But I think I like a challenge, you know? I did remember them. Go me. I think, I wanted to make an Irish song. That's what I was thinking. I actually, when I went up for my nap, I wrote them out, and then I forgot to put them down there. So, good job, me. Okay, we're going to flip, and I'm going to go to the piano and play you my Gemini Darkness song, and then we're going to take a little break, sell some merch. Please buy the merch. If not, again, make me cry. Yes, socks. Get those socks, friends. The socks do go all to the nonprofit. So if you don't buy the socks, why do you hate children? No guilt at all. Okay, I'm going to go over here to the piano. Check, check. Oh, look at that. Now, come on, brain, please work. Squeaky, squeaky, squeak. Okay, so this song is. Are there any Geminis in the house? Yay, don't be embarrassed. I know we all feel so much shame because they're like, psycho. I'm a Gemini. I'm born May 24th. And I just wrote this song trying to kind of embrace that. And as I say, it started off just like as a bit of a fiery song and went into the studio and we just let the creative gods work. Thank you all so much, by the way. I appreciate you very much because it's your fault if I have a good show. Basically, it's your energy that I tap into. So if it's a shit show, it's bad. So I think it's going all right. What do you think? It's your fault.
I stay on my side, you stay to yours. We march together, let love be pure. I thought I needed you to keep me torn, but light illuminates this dark and sharpened thorn. I can get rained on, and I can get dirty, and as I walk through the room, I know that you heard it, and I hear the whispers behind these burning doors, and I find grace to leave this shore and keep my hunger wanting more. Lay down these silk threads, sit back and wait as I walk away from you, and I know my heart will break, but I see the chaos on the dinner plate. I pick up this suitcase and I keep walking straight. Somebody somewhere that keep the light burning. This Gemini darkness presents all the learning, but alchemy keeps me warm through this whirling storm. And I see truth on the bathroom stall that helps me listen to my call. Guided by the air, bonded by the fire, we love the shallow water, keeps me higher. Guided by the air, bonded by the fire, I love the shallow waters, keeps me high. It keeps me higher. Keeps me higher.
I did it! Woo! Thank you so much. We're going to take a 20-minute break. Yay!
Yeah, we're going to take a 10 or 15-minute break, but that's the first time you play piano in public.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I swear to God. I did it in the studio, and then I don't know, something just changed recently that I just stopped worrying so much if things went wrong, and that helps. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Just real quick, this is our last concert of the year.
We Flute, we love you.
Over there, and I've already forgotten what I was going to say about Betty Sue, but incredible songwriter, really good guitar player, voice like an angel. And Andrea told me a story about what you and Betty Sue want to do. If you can convince her to do it, come back in January.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, so I love Betty Sue so much, and we only have spent like a couple of nights together, and every time it's just a hoot. And we both realized that she plays alto flute as well. So we're gonna start a band called We Flute, and basically we're not gonna talk, and all we're gonna do is stand and play flute at each other. Like, can you imagine just the two of us like and not talk at all? So be ready, friends. The world is not ready for We Flute. We Flute is coming.
All right, so we'll take about a 15-minute break, and then we're going to turn everybody around that way again for the rest of the
Yay. Can we all give it up one more time for Dave? Dave and Kathy. I know Kathy's not here. Thank you again for everything that you do. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you to. We sold out of our socks. We got some shirts left, maybe 2 CDs. The goal is to sell out by the end of the night, so we can say sell out. No, but it's been so nice to talk to you all. You really are such a wonderful crowd, and I feel full of gratitude right now. So thank you very much for welcoming my sounds, I will translate, sounds and heart into this room. Thank you. I've been singing this song since I was a little girl, and if you know it, you can sing along with me. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull me hair and they stole me comb. Well, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty. She is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a courtin', 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? Albert Money says he loves her. All the boys are fighting for. Knock at the door and a ring at the bell. Oh, my true love, are you well? Here she comes, as white as snow. Rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Mercy says she'll die if it doesn't get the fellow at the roving eye. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull me hair and they stole me comb. Well, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty. She is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a courtin', 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high. Snow comes scuttling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie. She'll get her own boy by and by. When she gets a lot of her own, she won't tell her ma till she comes home. Old Johnny Mercy says she'll die if he doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Aunt Jane, she called me in, she gave me tea out of her wee tin. Half a bop with sugar on the top, 3 black lumps out of her wee shop. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a courtin', 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull me hair and they stole me comb. Well, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a courtin', 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? Thank you. Thank you. It's an old-time one there. This is going to be my next single that I'm going to release. It's ready to rock. I have a music video. I'm going to release it in the next few weeks. So if you want to follow me, I have little follow cards that you can grab and jump on all those streaming sites. I wrote this song. I feel like I hide behind my songs, right? You think you write them about one thing, and then when you really get down to the nitty-gritty of it, it started off like I was thinking about the music industry. I was thinking about being a little dreamer, and I was thinking about what it feels like to think that you're ready. So like I remember like at the start being like, oh, why aren't we getting a record deal? Why aren't we doing this? Blah, 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 blah. But the truth of the matter is there was a lot of work to be done before we got there, and I apply that to my life as well. I was just having a conversation with Mary, who's put me up, so thank you, Mary. You can all give it up for Mary for letting me sleep in her house. Also, I came in last night at 11:30 at night, and there was a cake in the oven. Like, what I knew this was going to be a magical weekend when I smelt that. I walked in, I was like, what? This is amazing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, we were just talking about life there, and I do everything with, you know, I give my all to everything that I do, and I wrote this song thinking about the music industry, but when I really think about it now, I've been a person that falls in love a lot, but I don't stay there always, and this is a period of my life that I'm single for the first time in a long time, and it's actually the longest period. I'm living in my own little house in a beautiful neighborhood in Austin called Hyde Park, and it's been a roller coaster ride. Honestly, it's been really liberating. It's been really frightening, and there's been every other emotion in between. And the chorus of this song is called Maybe I'm Ready. And I think that this time period is encouraging me to really face parts of myself that I would have probably hid away had I have just tucked myself into a loving situation, you know? And I wrote the chorus just to kind of remind myself of some of the things that I needed to do. And I don't know whether you need to do them, but if you do, they're there for you. Yeah, this is going to be my next release. Again, I'm going to try and multitask with this one. There's my therapy session for the night done. As I talk to you, as I'm sitting here for an hour, leaning on this bar stool on a rainy Friday night, and I tell you the truth, and I know that you can feel it. I can see it in your body as you shift upon that seat. What am I to do if I can't let go? What am I to do if I keep holding on? Gotta forgive, gotta grow, gotta listen, let it go. What if I missed every chance? 'Cause of a bad circumstance, I fell in love, argued with fate, broken my heart, closing the gate. What if the time needed to pass so I could get ready? Wish I could get ready. So I share this with you. I tell you all my secrets, all the tales of what I've done, and I'm nervous 'cause they're true. Oh yes, I've been reprimanded, I've been broken and branded, told myself I'm not enough, and even worse, believed it's true. But who am I to you? If I keep going on like this, who am I to you? If I can't stop it all, gotta forgive, gotta grow, gotta listen, let it go. What if I missed every chance 'cause of a bad circumstance? I fell in love, argued with fate, broken my heart, closing the gate. What if the time needed to pass so I could get ready?
You shake it, get ready. And I know the scaffold had to go, and what stands in its place. The walls hold, then all we had to show is that we're not afraid. But I gotta forgive, gotta grow, gotta listen, let it go. What if I missed every chance 'cause of a bad circumstance? I fell in love, argued with fate, broken my heart, closing the gate. But what if the time needed to pass so I could get ready? Yes, I could get ready. Yes, I could get ready. Yes, I could get ready. And maybe I'm ready. And maybe we're ready. Yes, maybe I'm ready. And maybe we're ready. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. True story, that one. True story. Okay, what we got? What we got coming up next? Oh, I know. Tuning. So I love animals so much. Anybody else? Yes. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with you if you don't like animals? That's like the same as not liking the non-profit and hating kids. By the way, thank you so much. A couple of you lovely people, offered to make donations. You can make a donation to Music Helps, and we have a little donation code up there too, if you want to support that non-profit in any way. And again, if you don't, come tell me why. I totally am joking, by the way. So I mentioned I'm living alone in a lovely little cottage in Hyde Park, right around the corner from the children's home. And it was accidental. I fell on my feet there. And embracing this new little part of my life. And during that embrace, I made really good friends with two birds. Basically, I have this beautiful little porch, and I got to watch these two doves nest on the porch and create a nest and then birth like two sets of chicks. One of them I saw the cat get, which was really traumatizing, but we didn't write a song about that. We wrote a song about, I fell in love with them. I named these two birds because I just find it so fascinating to watch them. They're called Kathleen and Jim, and I realized that birds, I think all birds, I'm not a bird expert, by the way, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the male also incubates the egg, so it's like a complete team effort. And me going through this kind of period of my life and being able to witness this, it's just been so beautiful. And like, it's helped me figure out what I want, you know? But yeah, just watching them tend to each other, I was just so blown away. Talk to them way too much. They do not talk back. They're quite rude in that way, actually. And I also think, so I have built this little story in my head that it's this amazing love story, right? Kathleen and Jim. I think Jim is a complete player, and there's loads of Kathleens now.
I've realized that actually it's not. He's just bringing over all these chicks to my porch. But I wrote the song before I realized this. And actually, I must have written this song a year ago now, because the next, mating season comes up, and I get to take our relationship to the next level. Because I text my friends, I was like, they're back! Yay, Kathleen and Jim are back. Maybe they're going to make like another little nest. Like, I can't wait. No, they decided to make the baby this time on my porch, and I got to watch. I've never seen birds have sex. It's very fascinating. I was texting my mates like, do you know what's going to happen here? Do you know how birds do it? I took a video. I have a video, friends. And I do sell it at the merch table. If that's the kind of thing you're into. Anyway, I wrote this song way before I perverted the whole story. And I have this one recorded too. It's gonna come out soon.
It's a marvelous morning as I'm sitting here watching you, feeling so lucky to be born. Could have never expected I'll be sharing this part of my life with you. Together we make this house our own. 'Cause she calls and he comes, sits there by her side. And that's all I want for me. But I need to know who I am in this moment. I might be alone, but I'm learning to love all these parts of myself that I keep running away from. I keep trying to hide from this darker side of me. Some people make it look so easy. Some of us somehow get stuck. So we're in this together, and we face this internal storm. I swear one surrounds me every day. What an honor and privilege to watch this companionship be born, teaching me more than I can say. She calls and he comes, sits there by her side. But that's all I want for me. But I need to know who I am in this moment. I might be alone, but I'm learning to love all these parts of myself that I keep running away from. I keep trying to hide from this darker side of me. Some people make it look so easy. Some of us somehow get stuck. Yes, I need to know who I am in this moment. I might be alone, but I'm learning to love all these parts of myself that I keep running away from. Keep trying to hide from this darker side of me. Some people make it look so easy. Some of us somehow get stuck.
Thank you, thank you. Blame Kathleen and Jim. It's their fault. Okay, I'm going to lighten it because that was a bit deep. show. I should have like choreography here. Oh shit. Caught my hair. Okay. Oh, right, okay. So, I've been releasing loads of singles, and this was a song I wrote after. Any Lord of the Rings fans here? Yeah, I'm obsessed with Lord of the Rings since I was a kid, like 16, I think they came out. I used to my friends used to slag me off so much because I used to watch The Two Towers before bed every night. They had the extended version, and my mates were like, "You're just watching orcs before you go to sleep. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" It's not. I don't fancy orcs. Not the way I fancy the cowboys. Don't worry. But the new. I was so happy when that Rings of Power came out on Amazon because I was so devastated when Lord of the Rings was over, and then this Rings of Power came out, and again I binged it. I actually work a lot, so when I do binge stuff, it's like when I go I know how to switch off. It's like I completely vegetate, you know. And this was what I was doing. I was binging this, and thinking about my music festival. And I wrote this little song. By this point, I wish I could get some of my songs on these shows because they're responsible for them, you know. So come on, Netflix, wherever the frig you are, Amazon. This is a song called Wild Woman. I released this at my music festival in July in Taos. Came from watching that show, and also just trying to genuinely embrace every single part of who you are, you know. Especially for women, but men too. There's so much pressure all the time, and growing up in Ireland, I definitely felt that pressure of you know, you need to get a job, you need to get married, you need to buy a house, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's my sisters have done it, and they've done a beautiful job, and I get to be an auntie, and it's amazing, but I could just never quite fit there, you know. So there's always been a little wild side to me, I've always felt, and I put it in this song. Again, I'm going to try and multitask a little bit for this. Any wild women in the house? Any men with wild women in their lives? There we go. Love it. Let's see what happens. If we're made to be broke. Take back to the start. That was the second verse. There we go. Okay, brain kicked in. Well, I can see the walls are burning
tide is high, the water's rough, and I know my heart's a hurting from all these tales of dirt and rust. But I've been rolling and tumbling and walking through this mud. Time knows no distance, I think I've had enough. I'll keep on laughing, keep lighting up these skies. Safety's in numbers, so you better hide. There's a wild woman, yeah, running through my veins, a wild woman, keeping me insane. Wild woman, with the beauty you can take, a wild woman, she'll make your heart break, yeah. Well, if we're made to be broken, it's the only way the light gets in. So on this day, let the truth be spoken. Don't let it burn beneath your skin. And all these red nails and hot lips and cocaine on ice. Pour me a cold one, I might just play nice. Walk through this desert on high heels alone. Don't be a fool, 'cause this lioness is home. There's a wild woman running through my veins, a wild woman keeping me insane. Wild woman with the beauty you can take, a wild woman, she'll make your heart break, yeah. Okay, I was meant to pre-warn you about this. I like some crowd participation. So I like to get it out at the start so you can cringe. Be like, oh no, but now you have to just do it. Are you ready for it? Okay, this is your part. Whoa, 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 wild woman. Whoa, 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 wild. Let's hear it. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna take it up a notch. Now that I know you're good, I'm gonna make you harmonize. Okay, so this side you're gonna stay. Whoa, 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 wild woman. Whoa, 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 wild. Let me hear it. Whoa, 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 wild. Can you do it really quiet? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, very good. Okay, can we raise it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wee bit lighter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, amazing, brilliant. Okay, so don't show off, okay? Whoa, whoa, that's your note. You're gonna go, whoa, 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 wild woman. Whoa, 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 wild. Let's hear it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 wild. Okay, let's take it really quiet. Whoa, 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 wild one. A little bit lighter. Whoa, 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 wild. Whoa, get a little lighter. Whoa, 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 wild woman. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, stay doing it. Keep going. Whoa, 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 whoa. This side. Whoa, 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 wild woman. Whoa, 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 wild woman. Lighter. Whoa, 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 whoa. This needs to be lighter. This side. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more time together. Lightest. Yes, there's a wild woman. Yes. Running through my veins, a wild woman. Keeping me insane. Wild woman. With the beauty you can take, a wild woman. She'll make your heart break. Some of them, the workforces, are the same that burn crosses. Some of them that work horses are the same that burn crosses. Some of them that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of them that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Yeah! Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. 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 Fuck you, I won't do what they told you. Oh no, I won't do what they told me. Oh no, I won't do what they told me. Oh no, I won't do what they told me. There's a wild woman. There's a wild woman running through my veins. A wild woman keeping me in shame. Wild woman with a beauty you can take. A wild woman, she'll make your heart break. Thank you. Just had to throw that in there, just a little bit of rage. I need to get it out, you know? Where do you put it? Where does it go if you don't get it out, you know? Okay, I'm gonna try another new one for you, I think. Thank you all so much. This has been so lovely. Only 2 swears. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about golf. Okay, I can't really link it to this song, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I can. Ish. I'm trying to get creative of how if I can do a segue into golf. Any golfers in the house? Okay, so I this song actually this is actually really good. I can make this work. I'm really good at falling in love. Like, it's my favorite thing to do with, like, people, friends, sports. And this next song is about that process. And I have recently just fallen in love with golf, actually. My dad's been a golfer my entire life. And we all grew up in racket sports, like, kind of competing at high level. But nobody ever took up golf. And this summer I was like, you know what, I think it's time. I think, like, I moved beside a golf course and I just feel like my mind was ready for it, because I'd never hit it before and I just knew that I needed more patience. So I decided to give it a go in the summer and was like, maybe just a wee bit before the summer, I was like, yeah, like, let's have a go with it. And really did truly fall in love with it, and have been, like, trying to give it a go so far. But I'm kidding you not. The universe is such a bizarre thing. I start playing golf and I get a request from the Ryder Cup to go and sing at the event 2 weeks ago in New York. Yeah, it was insane. I was like, this is a joke. Haha, whatever. I've just started golf. This is somebody pranking me. No, it wasn't. The Ryder Cup asked Tourism Ireland who would be a good representation, because it's going to Ireland in 2 years' time. It's going to be played at Adair in Limerick. And so 2027, the Ryder Cup will be in Adair. And they wanted Irish artist to play at this year's Ryder Cup as the ceremony for the handover, and I got selected as that artist. It was insane. Yeah, it was so crazy. And then it went so well that I was able, I got a couple of tickets, and my little nephew, who's 12 years old, back in Ireland, is a budding golfer, and I got to bring him over for his birthday and go to the Ryder Cup. Like, what an experience, him and my brother-in-law. It was really beautiful. Pat Byrne came and played with me. You all know Pat, because they wanted some Irish music. And then it went so well on the VIP night that they invited me to play the winner's party.
So not only did I just get to play the winners party, which was so cool, this is insane. Like, I was standing at the bar at the right time, and the captain comes in with the cup. And I'm standing there, and I'm talking to this lovely gentleman, and we're talking about the nonprofit. Actually, we're talking about a really beautiful thing. And I was selling socks. I was telling all these golfers, you all need these socks. You know, you did well this year, Europe, you did win, but we need more socks. And then the next minute, it was like a rush of media. There was a bottle of champagne, the cup was there, and he does the whole big thing of drinking out of the cup. And then there's two other people drink out of it, and then it gets handed to me. And the guy's like, that's the Irish singer, let her. And the captain was like, you want a drink? I was the fourth person to drink out of the Ryder Cup, the actual Ryder Cup. And I was the only woman to do it as well. And I was like, fuck yeah! It was crazy. Like, it was so crazy. I'm still shit at golf, though. So it didn't like, make it. I'm going to get good. My goal, I can hit it pretty far. And I've set myself a challenge to do a 300-yard drive by Christmas. Because I'm up at 240. I can hit it to 240. But, I mean, that doesn't mean shit if you can't do the rest of the game, right? Okay, so this is a song. This is a song about falling in love, and I fell in love with golf. I'm shit at staying there. But I'll not fall out of love with golf. I know that. Maybe I will, actually. They say that you just get worse.
Decorated my home, painted it black. I put a rug on these old wooden floors to cover the cracks. I filled it up with a sign of an old bitter heart. She keeps looking for something better, and it tears me apart. 'Cause I just wanna keep falling in love again. I just wanna keep falling. Why does it have to end? Maybe if I could give it up, forget myself and fill your cup, I wouldn't be falling, I'd just be in love.
To think of the second verse.
So I'll just take my time, watch the water just drip like a bridge over dried up land. I have to just sit and wait for my turn to truly be understood, be alone for a little while longer, and maybe I could. Oh, I could just keep falling in love again. Yeah, I could just keep falling. Why does it have to end? Maybe if I could give it up, forget myself and fill your cup, I wouldn't be falling, just be in love. There's a hole in my pocket for everyone to see. Feels like I keep falling apart and you're laughing at me. But I know I can love, I can give you something real. I keep getting pulled back to the start and that feeling. It's like I just keep on needing just a little bit more of that feeling. At least I'll admit it. At least I'll admit it. just wanna keep falling, falling in love again. Just wanna keep falling. Why does it have to end? Maybe if I could give it a drink out of the Ryder cup, I wouldn't be falling. I'd just be in love. Just be in love. I knew I could make it work in some way, you know? 300. Oh, just wait. It's happening. It is happening. Let's see. Oh, you wanted a song, Dave, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'm going to try it. This is for Dave. Again, give it up for Dave. Okay, so I've never played this on the guitar, so I sat up there and tried to work it out. Someone say they went to Ireland? You just went to Ireland? Did y'all have a good time? Great. Great. And if it was shit, there's nothing I can do about it. No, I love it. If you ever go to Belfast, my dad volunteers in the Dock Cafe, which is just in the Titanic Quarter. Did you go to Belfast? Did anyone go to Belfast? Oh, good. Oh, sugars, I haven't sang Belfast Girl either. I'll have to sing that. Yeah, there's this really cool. We celebrate the fact that we built the biggest ship that sank. What a celebration! No, the Titanic. Did you go to the Titanic Museum? Oh, great! We're all cheering that on, eh? But yeah, I've been playing this song since I was a little girl, just never singing it. Okay, I'm going to give it a go for you. Walking all day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver winged they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breasts. So black-haired against the sky, where twisted rocks run down to the sea. Living on your western shores, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. true friends who tried to make you stay, telling jokes and news and singing songs to pass the time away. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver dance darting in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Someone touched the bow, oh how she played her reel, which seemed so grand and gay. Stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam we find Atlantic bass. Living on your western shores, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Yes, I sang a song for Ireland.
That's another first. I've never played it like that. That was born tonight. Yeah, that was for you. You made me do that, and I'm going to play that in every set that I play now. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, maybe. Actually, I'm going to play Belfast Girl, and then I'm going to close it out with an Irish one. Thank you all so much. So I grew up in the north of Ireland. I am a Belfast girl, outskirts a place called Glengormley, and it was during the Civil War, and I was very fortunate that my dad kept us very, very sheltered from it. But you know, you can't be completely sheltered from that. You know, you're everything about your schooling. Everybody's conscious of it constantly. I played sports for the country, so it was there's just so much weight placed on what side of the fence, that you come from. And I was very lucky. Again, we weren't brought up really to be any strong denomination. We were just brought up to be good people. And I went as much to both churches, both sides, because that was my family. And I got the best of it all. But I have been subject in my life to some bigotry, some tough things, and I've never written about it. And it was actually during the pandemic, I think we were allowed to see each other in like a bubble for the first time, or maybe the second. No, I think it might have been the first time. And Pat Byrne came over to my house, and we drank. He drank a lot of whiskey, actually. I think I probably did too, but we were just sitting there, and we'd never really talked about the differences that we'd faced growing up as kids. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he grew up in a really beautiful little part of Ireland, and just had no idea that like up in the north, there were bomb warnings, and you had to like get into your house at a certain time, and there were certain parts of the city you just couldn't go to. Like I've always just been a little dreamer and always floating, always like wandering around. And my best friend was from the other side of the fence, whatever that fence is, right? And I just loved this little girl. Her name was Frankie. And I was probably 6 or 7, and she was my best friend. She lived at the bottom of my street. And I never really understood it, but her mother would never let me come into the house. And I was a 6-year-old girl, and she was my best friend, but everybody else was allowed to go in. And you know what? You cannot like have that not impact you in some capacity. I hate judgment. I hate labels. And I bet you as a little girl, I just didn't understand it. And I think it sunk in. And I think I told this to Pat, and he was like, you need to write about this. Like, this needs to be a song. And I was like, I don't know. I've never written a song with a name of a place in it yet. And I've always sang them. I've sang Irish music my entire life, but I didn't feel like justified that I was good enough to put a country's name in my song for some reason. And I got up and I actually sat at the piano the next morning and thought about what we had talked about, and this song just fell out. And this is the title track to my most recent album. I'm going to put a new album out very soon, but this is a song called Belfast Girl. I'm going to multitask again.
Looking back at what could have been, piercing through the memories that built me. Blue gates every morning to the school down the road, 'cause I'm a Belfast girl who's seen more than you know. Daydream believing, always wanted more, but the border would close and I couldn't pass. Constantly question of what road I lived on, 'cause I'm a Belfast girl who's seen more than you know. on troubled streets, painted with gold, tattooed with anger. I know how it shone, but underneath all of these painted stones, faces of wonder. I know how they've grown, 'cause I'm a Belfast girl who sees more than you know. Oh, I'm a Belfast girl who sees more. Sit at this Texas bar, further away than most. With an ache in my heart, and it's calling me home. The west coast of Ireland gave me all that I own, 'cause I'm a Belfast girl who's seen more on troubled streets, painted with gold, tattooed with anger. I know how it shows, but under all of these painted stones, faces of wonder. I know how they've grown, 'cause I'm a Belfast girl who sees more than you know. Yes, I'm a Belfast girl who sees more. Yes, I'm a Belfast girl who sees more than you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to finish it off with the other version of Gemini Darkness that we did on the piano so you can hear it. And this is a crowd participation one. This will get us lively to not go to sleep driving home. You're welcome. It's all for you, basically. So there is two Geminis here, right? Okay, so crowd partition part, you're going to be the two parts of my personality that I was thinking about when I was writing this song. So this half, you're going to be my haze. So you're going to be, hey! Hey! Yeah, kind of. Yes, there we go. Okay, you got it. Yes. Okay, you're going to be my woo! 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 Brilliant. Okay. Hey! Woo! Hey! Woo! Great!
I stay on my side, you stay to yours. We march together, let love be pure. I thought I needed you to keep me torn, but light illuminates this dark and sharpened thorn. I can get rained on, and I can get dirty, and as I walk through the room, I know that you're hurting, but I hear the whispers behind these burning doors, and I find grace to leave this shore and keep my hunger wanting more. Hey! Woo! Yes! I love it, thank you. Lay down these silk threads, sit back and wait. So I walk away from you and I know my heart will break. I see the chaos on the dinner plate. Pick up this suitcase and I keep walking straight. Somebody somewhere, they keep the light burning. The Gemini darkness presents all the learning, but alchemy keeps me warm through this whirling storm. And I see truth on the bathroom stall that helps me listen to my call. Hey! Yes. Love it. So good. Guided by the air, bonded by the fires. Love the shallow water, keeps me higher. Guided by the air, bonded by the fire. Love the shallow water, keeps me higher. Guided by the air, bonded by the fires. I love the shallow water, keeps me higher. Guided by the air, bonded by the fire. Love the shallow water, keeps me Thank you so much. I am Andrea Magee. Thank you, dear. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Thank you.